What's going on, everybody? This is Taylor with BSC Ventures. Today I'm going to be talking about my watch list. Although there's not really much going on this week, we do have a 4-day week with Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then I believe we have a half day on Friday for open markets. There's not much data, pretty much just PMI coming out of a couple different regions that could potentially move the market. Other than that, there's not really much that'll move the markets, so I can assume that we're going to have a very low volume week with it being a short week. So I'm pretty much just going to be looking at SPY. I'm looking for a massive short position coming up. I'll explain why. So we have this downtrend, this annual downtrend line that we are very close to testing if we get this 400 break. So we have to pay attention to this 400 level on SPY. If we go to that 400 level, I can assume we've had a decent amount of tests at around this 410 level. So I think we might retrace to that before we see our next leg down in this last bear market rally. Monday we could open up a little flat or a little bit down. I can assume that we might go to this 394.50 level, which I'll be looking for a bounce for us to get up to that 400 level. If that breaks, I assume we are going to go to the 390 level, and then below that, it could be the end of the bear market rally, and we could fall back down. We do have a gap right here from 381 to 385, so maybe we go down and test that on a 390 breakdown. But other than that, I assume that we are going to test this annual downtrend before we see another massive move down. So if we do get above the 400 level, I will be looking for calls to get to that 410 level most likely, where I will be taking some longer term puts to get those generational lows. That is where I believe the annual or the weekly levels will come into play. This 350 level right here. This pre-market low or this pre-COVID low of 339, and then all the way down to potentially the 320 area, which is where I will load the boat in everything, including triple leveraged ETFs and stuff like that. Other than that, the last one I'm going to be looking at is snow. Like I told you before, I always look at snow, and I've noticed that we do have a gap from 140 all the way down to 128. So if we can break this 146 level, I assume that we're going to at least go to test that 140 to test the gap. And then if we break that, I'm definitely looking to get into puts for the longer, for probably like a week or two out to get to the 128, 129 level. Other than that, there's not much to look at. Again, I do believe it's going to be a very slow, low volume week with not major data. So I think this is just going to set up for a massive week after Thanksgiving. So keep watch for my video, because I think I'll have some pretty good insight leading into the week after this one. Good luck, everyone, and don't stay trapped in a choppy market.